What is going on, everybody?
Hello!
It is Pixel Partners here, and welcome back to Rain Code. When we left off,
Bullshit happened!
YouTube's gonna love that one. Everything went wrong.
You've done
The
it
Chief.
before.
Yes, fair, and they haven't caught me yet, somehow. But Chief is in critical condition and dying, not said dead, but also our doctor friend,
All
Dr.
that
Weska,
kicking from
is
Yummy
definitely
probably
dead.
didn't help his bleeding out.
No, not at all. But we've been saved. So let's,
I am completely useless.
oh, let's not start off like that.
The chief ended up like that. And there was not a thing I could do for him.
Come on, it's okay. We're not any better right now. Hey, we got him.
Brought him.
He's alive still, right?
Is everyone safe?
Everyone. Except the chief.
How is he?
He's unconscious. His pulse is weak.
Damn. How did this happen to the chief? Yuma, did you see anything?
Yeah. I passed a suspicious man when I went into the hallway. But by then, the chief was already...
Why didn't you tackle him or something?
The chief said it was the hitman, Fink the slaughter artist. Then, he fell unconscious.
So, it's confirmed the hitman got to him. Damn it all! Why attack our chief?
I couldn't even pursue him. I let the hitman get away. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
No, you were right to not pursue him. If you had, you might not be alive right now.
You know, fair.
Might.
If Chief Yago couldn't handle a one-on-one scuffle with that guy, I don't think Yuma's fit to go after,
This tiny
quite frankly,
boy,
a
yeah.
professional hitman.
But...
Save your regrets for later. Right now, we must consider our next move. Even now, I won't allow time to be wasted.
How did things end up like this? I should talk with the others about what to do next. Chief, please stay strong. Chief.
He's still breathing, but he's lost a lot of blood. This is what death looks like. It's the same as every other victim you've seen.
It's not the same. I won't let it be the same.
Wow, we got some actual, like, feelings
Yeah.
Lara,
coming from
what brought you
Shinigami
here?
there.
I was preparing to sneak into that restricted area we discussed. But just as I was about to leave, the chief told me about the death threat. So I headed to Amaterasu with everyone else and snuck into the lab. After that, the chief told Vivia and I to investigate the area. I didn't think it would end up this way. We should have stayed together as a group.
What's the chief's condition?
We've provided first aid, but
Will he survive?
I'm sorry. I don't know the right lie to tell you at this time.
So, the chief...
In any case, it's only a matter of time at this rate. We must get him out of here as soon as possible. But that's no easy task. We took out some of the peacekeepers, but many are still around. And Yomi managed to disappear. I wonder if he took advantage of the confusion and ran away. It's
Yup.
unlike him to quietly retreat. He'll return here soon with many more of his underlings.
To be fair, he wasn't quiet. He was screaming the entire time he was retreating.
Then we
You
need to
could hear
leave
him in the
this facility
background.
right away.
The gate to the lab has been sealed off. Thanks to that, we can't even leave the building. The elevator to the ground level has been disabled too. We have no place to run.
Yomi wasn't
Place to
screaming.
run?
He was when it was in the combat thing. He was angrily screaming, "Ah, I'll be back for you," or something like that.
I wasn't paying attention.
You were too angry at him.
Yes.
Yuma, I'm glad you're safe. I can't handle seeing anyone else covered in blood.
Tetsuhiko, are you alright?
Yeah, I'll manage.
He's just a
Saying
little soft boy.
He can barely handle seeing a stranger's corpse, let alone, you know.
The boss.
Someone
Yeah.
punched me in the face during that scuffle earlier. They damaged my precious moneymaker.
Oh my god.
Damn it! So, what do we do now? We can't stay here for too long.
Right.
gonna try and figure that out.
Vivia.
We'll go to him last
Yeah.
because we'll see what he wants to say about anything. You okay?
Fubuki, are you alright?
Yes, I will be well once I rest a bit. However, my inexperience resulted in the chief.
It's not your fault. You tried your best to help. I was bewildered and confused, and you brought me all the way here. Thank you so much. I'm the one who's still inexperienced. He was right there. I couldn't do anything to help him. How can I call myself a detective when I can't even save a friend?
How to save a
Right now,
friend.
you're still a trainee anyway.
He's like, now's not the time for that shit.
Sorry.
Wow.
He's actually apologizing and shit. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was just.
He's so tall.
Hi.
Vivia, I didn't know you were here at the lab too.
Yeah, I didn't have a choice. Chief's orders. Although, I do feel a sense of wonder at the idea of a secret lab.
It's like something you'd read about in a book.
I fully intended to take a lazy look around the place, but I wasn't given the chance to relax. I was dragged around by Halara and forced to search all over. Jeez, no one will leave me alone.
Master, I get the feeling that he's...
Huh? What is it?
nothing. Maybe it's just my imagination.
I don't feel like Vivia's watching me.
Yeah.
What?
What the fuck is up with that? Well,
Hey, you got a minute?
yes.
We can't
Well,
stay
maybe.
here forever. We have to take a chance and try busting through the front gates.
I can't agree to that. Wagering on a bet you have no chance of winning is the same as throwing the match.
So you'd rather keep waiting until peacekeepers break down the door? Oh, right. We can use Fubuki's thing.
She's a
too
little
tired.
Mine? Really?
Oh my
I'm
god.
not sure it is worthy of showing off yet.
Fubuki!
I have no clue where your head's at, but I'm talking about your thing! Your forte! If we use that, we can get through
Jesus
the gate without being
Christ.
spotted by the peacekeepers!
Oh, poor girl.
Even if they catch us, you can just turn back time!
Impossible. The gate can't be unlocked except from the outside. A peacekeeper has to make a call on the intercom to get them to open it. They would never let us through. That won't change no matter how many times you try.
Then what about Desuhiko's disguise forte? If he looks like a peacekeeper, maybe he can get us through the gate.
I thought about that too, but my bag is outside the gate.
This shorty detective is so useless. He can never help when we need him most.
He's trying.
Maybe we have no choice but to force our way through.
Don't rush to conclusions. The roulette has yet to stop. Until it does, we must consider the best course of action.
The best course? I don't know.
Why is my whole map glowing? Oh,
Whoa.
that's
Because it's a
What do you
danger
think?
We're
area.
completely stuck. So this is where I finally die.
I won't let that happen. I will never let it happen again.
Hey, don't say again. You're not there yet. But who boy?
Chief. What do you think about this?
What we should do right now is calmly consider the best move to make.
The best move.
Oh. Well, dinky dink.
Huh.
All right.
Why don't
I can't leave. Never mind.
why don't we do one of his memory shards?
This is truly...
An astonishing number of monitors. Looks like every inch of the lab can be observed from here, if they were working. Can't see anything in the monitors because of the blackout. What am I trying to do exactly? Because I can't use the door right now.
I'm not used to seeing Vivia standing.
Yeah.
How did it end up like this?
It was
we just
only a
happened
kiss.
to appear at
I
the
was,
scene of the
I
detective's
resisted it.
Yes, that's it!
What?
The peacekeepers made up their minds that we're responsible for killing Dr. Weska. They don't think the hitman even existed in the first place.
So what? Proving that doesn't help us in this situation at all.
But what if we proved our innocence? What if we could prove this was done by the hitman? The Peacekeepers would have no reason to apprehend us.
Maybe, but still.
How do you intend on proving our innocence?
Don't tell me you're gonna catch that hitman and turn him over to the Peacekeepers. That's impossible. He's probably already escaped by now.
Then we gotta investigate it. We have to investigate the doctor's lab and gather evidence of the hitman's crime.
That's crazy talk. How do you plan on investigating under these circumstances?
Like a boss.
Besides, proving our innocence doesn't guarantee the Peacekeepers will suddenly let us go.
But it's our best shot.
This facility is already restricted. They could make up any reason they want to arrest us.
We are
You've seen how they act
trespassing.
for a
Yeah.
while now.
That may be true, but we're detectives, aren't we? We have to stand up to them the only way we can. When all hope seems lost, that's exactly the moment to fight back as detectives. We must obtain the truth and use it against the Peacekeepers.
I agree with Yuma.
Let's go.
Laura,
It's true. Detectives should use the truth as their weapon of choice. I didn't expect to hear that from you, Yuma. You sure have grown.
Not physically though, but thank you.
But how
Only
do we
mentally.
investigate? The place is crawling with Peacekeepers outside this room.
My body stops growing, but my brain and my heart, they grow more.
Still,
To make
it's
up for the
not
shortness.
impossible. We have someone with the best forte for this situation.
huh? Could it be Vivia?
We don't know what his forte is.
Yo, how can you help us, dog?
Vivia, will you tell me about your forte?
I just remembered. I heard rumors about him back at the WDO. Vivia Twilight can supposedly solve crimes in his sleep.
Do you warg, my dude? Do you warg? You warging, homie?
It's not a big deal. My condition lets me do detective work while sleeping.
Do you die when you sleep and you just turn to a spirit and
Kinda
investigate?
like
Oh my
how
God.
Some people sneeze differently than others. In my case,
You sleep differently?
Just get to the point. We're running out of time. Can you or can't you do this investigation?
oh, the point? Well, the point is, at the end of the rainbow is an ancient battlefield.
Can I punch you?
Get him, tiny man! You and I are on the exact same page right now.
If I skip too much, you won't understand.
Give me the cliff notes, Vivia,
Reading
please.
the first and final page of a novel won't give you any notion about the story.
You can tell me the story at the bar later. Right now we need
I
answers.
don't want to hear about some story. Tell us about your forte!
I'll explain.
It all started when I was 7 and I was murdered in my sleep.
Oh my
but I
God.
wasn't actually murdered. I was on the verge of death.
Stop.
Stuck in a
Stop.
His forte is spectral projection.
Huh?
He can control his own ethereal self.
So yeah,
Ethereal self. I suppose I should call it a soul or a ghost.
you were right.
He is not confined by the laws of physics,
Let's go!
which means he can pass through walls and floors. And all the while, other people cannot see him.
In other words, you can turn yourself into a ghost?
He's Danny Phantom.
So you can investigate without being seen by the Peacekeepers.
He's like, oh no.
I won't do it.
Why?
Huh?
Hey, now's not the time to back down. I'm not asking you to read the room or whatever, but at least do something for your friends here.
You think I don't care about my friends? I've made my decision because I care for all of you. You're all determined to fight. But don't you think it'd be better to do as the Peacekeepers say in this case? You may be able to get Chief Yako medical attention in exchange for surrendering.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Don't you
No.
think that's the highest chance of survival out of all our options?
Surrender. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Don't you have any pride as a detective?
Not at all.
Fuck.
That sure was blunt.
Clinging to pride is why conflict will never vanish from this world. I hate conflict. I'd rather live in a quiet and peaceful world.
I mean, same.
Butterflies cross the lake, and snowy flowers conceal the moon. I simply wish to sleep soundly in a serene world. Is it such a crime to hold this small wish?
Nah.
If no one else
He
is
talks
willing
like
to say
Shakespeare.
it, then I will warn you. It's a sin to waste such a talent given to you. You are skilled as a detective. However, you lack the willpower to make use of it.
Damn.
Why is that? Are you afraid of something? Or perhaps you are laughing at the rest of us.
They're going off.
I'm happy to hear you have such high regard for me, Halara. But you're simply overestimating me. I didn't become a detective because I wanted to be. And as to whether or not I'm afraid, I would say that I may be. When you desire something, you're afraid of losing it. And yet, why does everyone continue to have desires?
Desires? God damn
Is
it.
the truth even worth it?
It's no use. I thought he was incomprehensible, but he's actually completely bonkers. Look at the chief! He's dying here! Doesn't it hurt your soul even a little? I can't believe you'd go and spout all this nonsense right now!
I apologize if I've offended you. Don't worry, I'll stop talking. As usual, I'll simply go to a dark place, out of sight, out of mind.
Faster! You gotta stop him!
God, what the fuck, Vivia?
Vivia, please, wait.
You're the last person I want
Hold
to talk
on, there
to.
is one thing that I have been thinking about. I
Hit
just
me.
haven't had a good time to say it because they keep talking.
Yeah.
There is one person that we have not seen.
I know. I thought the same
In
thing.
quite
I'm here
some
thinking
time.
about
Makoto.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the hitman was so
Definitely.
much taller.
Hitman was built, dude.
Yeah, but I'm still like, we still haven't seen him.
But
Like, where is he?
yeah, he
You
could
know?
also be like the mastermind behind it all, hiring the hitman and stuff.
I
and
wanna know
also
where he
sending out the card to
is.
get us involved. Because also, it was planned to get us dragged
Because
into
remember,
the
he
mess.
did say he planned on taking us to the lab whether we asked or not.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know.
but
I don't understand what you're saying, but I know we need your help right now. If you say you won't cooperate with the investigation, I don't mind. But in exchange, will you please hold hands with me?
Are you trying to make up? I don't remember us fighting to begin with.
No, I just want to borrow your power.
what?
Oh.
This is your coalescence, is it?
You knew and were just playing dumb?
I know a lot of things.
Well, if it's just holding hands, I don't mind. I have no reason to decline.
Shinigami?
What is this sensation? I knew it already, but this guy is strange!
Strange. Yeah, he is kind of a weird person.
That's not what I meant!
So, you can now use spectral projection? If so, I must warn you.
You're gonna see loads of dead people.
Oh,
When
God.
using my forte, your body will act as though you're asleep. You better lay down before you begin.
All right.
Otherwise,
Let's
you'll
lay
get a
down together and hold
concussion.
hands like we're looking at the star.
You'll be defenseless while using it, so be careful. No, everyone is here, so you don't have to worry. Also, your ghost form doesn't mean you're completely safe from
For a
harm.
split second, I thought he was starting to say your ghost, meaning like Shinigami,
Hey, you,
but
That'd be yeah.
Do you think you can do it?
I don't know, but I'll try. Can you watch over my body in the meantime?
Yeah, you can count on me.
Go and investigate to your heart's content. We'll handle things here.
Understood. There's not much time. I need to proceed with the investigation and get
how are
everyone
you
out
gonna
of
fall
here.
asleep?
I have to do this for Chief Yako.
I mean, I think it's the fact that when you use it, it puts you to sleep.
I guess, yeah.
Kind of an on-command thing. Maybe.
Hmm. Oh, she's worried.
Wow,
Whoa.
your soul actually came out!
At least we still got our partner.
So this is spectral projection. It's strange to see myself outside of my own body.
Let's see.
Wait, it didn't hurt, but it feels like I bumped into something. Is it because I've become a spirit like you, Shinigami?
Looks like I can smack you directly now.
Oh my god.
I'm loving this.
Because before she couldn't.
Oh,
This
man.
makes me feel really uneasy.
Nah,
Lucky
you've
for
got
you,
this.
I'm
What?
Here. Now we're literally soulmates.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, she's gonna have too much fun with this. Dr. Wessica, Burbank, hold on. Nope, that's oh, nope, not on this one.
Yep. It's never gonna show up again.
Kind of words electrical power. Okay, it'll be there somewhere.
I'ma pay.
Oh yeah, putting energy stocks is better used on research.
Yep.
It is all about time and efficiency. How long does it take to load up the ghost world? Come on, game. I got places to be.
And chiefs to save.
Exactly, you're wasting my time, game.
His soul has probably left his body about now.
Not like I can see him right now.
Yeah.
Really? He doesn't look all that different to me.
Looks like Tetsuhiko can't see me. I'm sure I can investigate without the peacekeepers spotting me now.
By the way, Yuma, I'm sure you're hovering right above the floor near us. You're only doing so subconsciously. Right now, you're truly free from the shackles of the laws of physics. Similarly, it may at first be difficult to pass through a wall due to the preconceived notion that you'll be blocked.
So don't try and walk through the walls, please.
Then, try passing through a door. Your consciousness views doors innately as passageways.
That's
Why
actually
don't you
really,
try it out?
really well written
Passing
Yeah.
through the door.
as like a
Even I
technique,
are
you
the
know?
same now, Master.
Can we go spook you?
Chief, please do not die on us.
Yeah.
We have to hurry with the investigation. For everyone's sakes. Yeah. Oh. Wow.
Whoa. Yes, that's what he meant by bird's eye
You
view.
really made
Yeah.
He was flying in the air as a
This
ghost.
means I can freely go in and out of places I couldn't before.
Also, the
Peacekeeper.
hallway's brightly lit now. Seems like the regular power is switched back on.
Anyway, we got to investigate the murder scene. We need to hurry up before more peacekeepers arrive.
Yep, mysteriful.
How has that one down the hall not come into that room yet?
Fantastic question.
Like, he's just standing there. Whoa!
Whoa!
What are those?
They're
Vivia?
lost, wandering souls. They're your natural enemies while you're in ghost form.
So she sees them all the
Is
time.
this what Vivia was warning us about?
Yeah, just be careful not to touch them.
What happens if I do?
They'll eat your soul.
You'll be joining them! I can't wait to see that!
I.
Why are you excited about that? Anyway, let's be careful and make sure not to touch them.
I guess that's their way of keeping me from going in certain places.
Oh,
Oh.
God. Watch for the wandering soul.
If that puff hits,
Whoa.
things are gonna
Corners
get
will
nuts.
drag whatever touches the afterlife. Be careful. Spooky.
All right,
Okay.
let's hurry.
Well, I'm definitely not gonna touch that. Oh. And so like you can't go this way. Like you can't go this way at all. So I'll go this way. He just he's back.
Oh!
Oh, I can't go that way either. Oh god, do I have to go through
Yes.
the fucking minefield over here? Is that possible?
Oh, God.
Huh. I mean, that's my best shot.
You can't.
So
Yeah. I mean, that one does go up for
It
a
does.
little bit.
Ah.
There you go.
Close one.
Oh, I hate this.
Ugh.
It's flowing like a waterfall.
Hi.
Oh, God.
Well, I gotta go this way. I do one of these. Wow. Nailed it.
Oh, Jesus.
Whoa! Okay.
There are so many!
Okay, so they do an up scoop when they reach the center. They kiss, and then they go all around.
Oh, God.
Oh, excuse me, friendos. We're good.
Jesus.
Fucking pro gamer moves, nailing it.
Look out. You gotta do the same thing that you
Marching
did before.
order.
There's a floor.
All right, and then up this way. Oh, I might have to
How
go
the-
around this way.
That one's... Is it just me or is that one, like, bigger than the other ones? It's huge, yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the biggies. Can I go
Oh,
this
boy.
way?
Oh, yeah, because look at them.
Yeah, they are making a pattern. I have to wait for the appropriate time, though, and kind of hop in between them.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Don't fucking touch me, dude. Don't fucking... No, don't touch me there.
Oh. Eee! Jesus Christ. Go. Stop.
Whoa! I'm good.
My God.
Okay. I know, same. But we made it.
Ooh.
Let's go. 0 deaths, because I'm a professional gamer. Let's
Yeah.
go. Diabetes, think the stars, previous comments, and the comments, private finance, kind of words,
Nope.
detective, kind of robot researcher. Fuck!
Ooh.
We're here. I hope there's no one inside.
Who cares if there is? Not like they can see you anyway.
Yeah.
It's
Remember?
a matter of how I feel. Even if they can't see me, it'd make me uneasy if peacekeepers were there.
It's gonna be Yomi.
So that's how it is. I'm already used to it, so I didn't notice.
Let's go.
Ugh.
All right.
Nobody's here. Guess the peacekeepers have better stuff to do than investigate after all that happened.
It's like, yeah, we
I
know the
wonder if doctor's
culprits.
body is still here.
Maybe the doctor's soul is still floating
Oh.
around here, unable to pass on.
Can we ask this question? Who killed you?
I'm just scared myself.
Hey, if we meet the doctor's soul, maybe we can ask him what happened.
That'd be too convenient.
This
Yeah.
may be weird coming from me, but I doubt it'll be that easy.
Yeah.
I guess so. We'll just have to take this one step at a time.
Investigation.
Here we go. I never thought we'd be investigating as a ghost.
I know, right? All right, I'm gonna check out the intercom first.
This intercom is connected to the doctor's lab. I spoke to Dr. Weska a few times over this. We were talking on the intercom when the incident started. Dr. Weska, I'll come get you. Can you shut off the security on your end?
Wait. What the...
Dr. Weska? What's wrong?
Wait. Who are you? Help! Somebody come help me!
Doctor? Doctor!
He just looked in the
If
mirror and
the
scared
doctor was
himself.
attacked by someone, that means the intruder was already inside at the time. So it has to have been the hitman. How did he get
That
inside?
trumpet's going off.
The security
as it
system was
does.
still
Yup.
active, so it should have been
jazz
impossible to enter. How did the killer get in? And where did he go after murdering the doctor?
Why is it always a jazz trumpet?
This is the airlock.
They love it.
Let's
They
check
love their
out in case
jazziness.
There are any clues.
Yeah, I already thought there was gonna be a decontamination device.
Jazz trumpets and Danganronpa. Jazz trumpets here.
This is the
Yeah.
decontamination device. If toxic gas leaks from the other chamber, this device is supposed to ensure it doesn't spread.
'Cause it's the same
What's
people,
inside
right?
the vents?
Yes,
The
it's the same
that did the-
composer.
the
Out
music,
further,
yeah.
but I'm too short.
Master, did you forget you're a ghost right now?
Oh, right! I can just do this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm floating. Whoa!
Don't get too happy. You'll fly right into the sky.
This spectral projection is such a convenient forte.
You're just thinking about how you can finally love me.
Had a native vampire joined the investigation from the start, this could have gone much faster.
You know, fair.
Yeah.
Maybe, but there's no point in debating it now.
We could just ghost moded right inside.
The vent has a cover with bars on it. It looks hollow inside.
That's true.
but
That would have
it's
saved
too
so much
dark
trouble.
To say for certain. The cover has a
Oh.
hinge on it. It
Interesting.
looks like it can be easily opened and closed.
Is there one on the other side?
That's right. I can't touch it since I'm a ghost right now. But there's no need to open it with my hand. I can just stick my head inside.
Yep. Look in.
There's a lot of space in here.
Hey, maybe this was the way out. The intruder must
Oh.
have come through here. So that's it, right? That solves everything.
He does not
This
solve
is the main
everything,
part
but
of the
oh.
decontamination device. During decontamination, the fins rotate to suck out air. The structure isn't built for someone to get inside. It's designed to filter air and nothing else.
The
This
fins?
couldn't be used as an escape route.
You mean the fans?
Well, having an easy escape
Or
out
like
of
the
a locked
blades, I'd
room is
say.
like
Yeah.
covering your pizza in anchovies.
How's that?
Because it'd ruin the whole thing.
I agree.
Oh man.
Sure. The cover is easy to open and close, probably for maintenance.
Or for hiding.
There's no harm in remembering.
You can
this.
hide in there.
It could be
Yeah.
a clue for something else.
Yeah, like
Yes.
hiding.
You just need enough room to put yourself in there and you can hide.
Uh-huh. It was pretty spacious.
Yes, it was.
We've arrived! It's the dangerous toxic gas chamber! Once it detects an intruder, it'll puff out toxic gas. It's a room with a terrifying contraption. Well, it's disarmed, so there's nothing to worry about. Also, you're a ghost, so it wouldn't detect you anyway.
Let's check this out too.
I'll find out for you!
I had a thought, potentially,
Uh-huh.
because obviously
We're
the
not done investigating yet.
I know.
need
Sorry, I was
look things
trying to go
over
too
in more
far.
detail.
Be quiet, boy. But because
What was your thought?
like obviously I don't know what was happening in the room,
Yep.
but what if there was some kind of distraction that was going on in the room, and the
In what room?
in the room where Dr. Weska was murdered,
His lab?
because like it is difficult to get all the way through.
Yeah.
But what if
Or his office, whatever.
like he went into the
There are
first
other places
room
to check out, you know.
and hid in the fan part, and we solved everything and got forward, and then once we started opening the door when the camera was stuck, that's when they got in to do the murder. Potentially. I'm just offering that up as a possibility, because them getting in is still a very difficult part. The out,
So this
Just
is
as
where the
difficult.
toxic gas comes out.
but in is also tough.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be super fatal, right?
Yeah, the toxic gas is bacterial, so regular gas masks aren't supposed to work against it. Even if you hold your breath, it'll be absorbed through the skin, and there is no treatment for it in the world.
Because isn't a bacterial toxic gas technically a biohazard?
Or
Or no, bioweapon, I mean.
I would believe so, yes.
Because
Bacteria
that's...
takes time to spread through your body,
Yeah.
and you'll supposedly die after about 30 minutes.
Because a bioweapon
Someone said you
usually
need a
involves
spacesuit to move through here safely.
living organisms.
Yeah.
Such a scary trap. Whoever invented it won't have a peaceful death.
Well,
Wait, that already happened!
There doesn't
Oh
seem
my
to be
God.
a secret exit, which makes sense as it defeats the purpose of having a toxic gas chamber.
If that's the case, how did the intruder get through the chamber?
Right now, I have no idea.
the chamber, not gonna lie, pretty excessive.
It is.
Why do you need that
Let's go to
many?
the next one.
Because it adds to the mystery.
And we've arrived at the last room, the panel chamber.
I mean the
There
little
are 9
vents that
panels
it's coming
divided
out
in a
of. Why that
3x3
many?
grid, and you must step on them in the order that the doctor set.
Because it looks intimidating as fuck.
Make one mistake, and you get zapped with high voltage.
The high voltage isn't just a threat. We've seen what happened to Amapel.
Yeah, it's legit.
It's not a problem since security is disarmed at the moment.
Also, you're still a ghost master.
9 panels through Union Special Order Proceed.
I still can't believe you did that in first try.
I
The game
fucking
completely anticipated at least one fuck up, so they didn't even
This
bother
is the
to
decontamination
program
device
a
in the panel
thing,
chamber.
a cutscene that doesn't involve Fubuki being
Yeah.
totally exhausted and Desahiko, being Desahiko.
I'm just built different, dude.
It looks like it's here to purify any toxic gas that escapes from the chamber next door.
Lady Luck was
But
on
the
your
cover
side.
doesn't open
Uh-huh.
and close like the decontamination device in the airlock.
I used up all of Chief Yako's luck. Sorry.
There's no way someone
Too
can
soon.
Get through.
He's not gone yet, but still
Okay,
too
unlike the
soon.
damage device in the airlock chamber, the cover of the one panel cannot open or close. So it's the important part about not being open or close these ones.
I see.
So you can't get in there.
I honestly think, like, the tough part is what happened in the room, but I think that someone, like, hid in the first room and followed the robot through. Like, I'd imagine that, in all honesty, because we could only see forward, they just followed behind the robot as we walked through the steps.
Oh, yeah.
And then we push the button and it
Oh my
opens,
God,
it's
you're
locked
right.
up. That's my thought. And still the weird part would be what happened in his room, but I think that may have been how...
So you think
We're not done investigating
helped them
yet.
murder
I
the
need
doctor?
to look things over in more detail.
That's my thought process.
Because the body was still warm.
Yeah. What else am I looking for in here? Oh, probably the switch. Okay.
And here's what all that security was protecting. Pressing this switch opens the door to the doctor's lab.
I had a
We
feeling, or I
managed to
thought.
get this far earlier thanks to Amapal and Fubuki's Forte.
Yes.
It's not on the plot, though. It's about the music.
Okay.
Do you think maybe they keep it jazz like this as like a part of a noir style theme, mayhaps?
I mean, you'd have to go back to the Danganronpa 1 days because that's just how they chose it back then.
I know, but I mean, like, it's, you know, investigating. So, like,
Maybe.
today I found a clue.
I'd have to find like an interview off of anything the composer's done.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
like,
he's
hey,
answered it
what's your
before,
inspiration?
or
Oh, like it's flashing right before my eyes.
I think my brain is trying to
Looks like
distract
this is it,
itself
my
from
man.
what's going on.
Hurry up and hit that switch.
We just need to stretch Amapal's arm out to that switch.
We're in a hurry, but this door is moving so slowly. Yuma, that should be good enough. Hurry up and move Amapel through that crack in the door.
Oh yeah. Didn't the researcher mention when an arm's extended, no other controls will function? I guess I need to pull back the arm first.
Now we can move again. Hurry, Yuma.
and then body.
Remember the trouble
Yep.
you had waiting for the door to open.
It opened really slowly, and we also had to retract Amapel's arm.
Yeah, and we got knocked
We
over
tried
when
to
they were
hurry
on their way out.
inside, But Amapal
Yeah.
suddenly fell over.
There were no steps or obstacles, so why did that happen?
I'm sure it was pushed by the fleeing culprit.
That has to be it. Which means we passed by the culprit as he headed out.
You're focused on out, but I'm still focused on in.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
The
peacekeepers.
peacekeepers are here!
No need to worry about it. They can't see you at all.
It still feels pretty weird.
Vent.
Hmm.
Okay, there's a lot of things. I'll start from the right side. Vent. The vent.
There's a small vent here. It's not large enough for a person to get through.
Definitely
and
not.
The cover is fixed in place.
The only culprits who could get through here would be fairies or gnomes.
It was a gnome.
A food cabinet.
There's canned food and water bottles here. This all looks like food. There isn't much left.
So he did need
Guy
more supplies
wasn't right in
soon.
the head
Yeah.
if he was surviving for months on such plain food.
Yeah, it's fairly strange.
He puts research over having nice food.
Yeah. Canned food and bottles of water inside the lab. However, not much of either remains. Okay. 2 peacekeepers. Hey, buddies.
Peacekeepers are still talking. I wonder what else they have to say.
By the way, do you know anything about this dead old guy?
Yeah, I worked security here. The geezer was famous in the worst possible way. He took advantage of people for his research and didn't care how many were sacrificed. He seemed to have gotten even more and more arrogant over the last few years. 3 years ago, the higher-ups canned his big project. He lived as a shut-in after that.
A big project? Is it the same one Makoto mentioned?
He was part of a big project that was cancelled in the past. He's shut himself in here ever since.
There's really no way to verify now if that research was about homunculi.
Because he's dead.
Yep.
The old man was hard of hearing, so he couldn't really hear what anyone said.
Or hear if anyone came up in behind him.
When it
Yeah.
comes to other people, their words literally fell on deaf ears. And that being said, he could read lips.
Oh,
Oh.
interesting.
So we watched someone's mouth to figure out what they were saying?
Lip reading? So that explains what he said back then.
Who the
Yeah.
hell are you?
He couldn't talk to
I
him.
refuse
Yeah.
to speak with any disrespectful hoodlums.
He literally had no idea what
Either
was going
take off
on.
your
Yeah.
mask or present someone
Yeah.
whose mouth I can view.
That's why he said it that way.
Yeah.
The doctor refused to talk with Makoto. It was because he couldn't read his lips due to the mask he wore.
Between you and me, there were some suspicious rumors about the old man, too.
Oh boy, like what?
What rumors?
Yeah, I wanna know.
He said he shut himself in here for research. But he was plotting something bad.
Some bad.
And what's that?
He was planning to flee from Kanai Ward.
That's stupid. It's not even possible.
Well, it's just a rumor. After what happened, we'll never know.
Uh-huh. So he was planning to flee the city. I guess that's what the geezer was up to. Master, looks like you got some nice info since you turned into a ghost.
That's
Hell
what,
yeah.
a lot of
Trying to
people are
escape
wanting to
Kanai
do.
Ward would be
Yeah.
considered betraying Amaterasu Corporation. Did the hitman go after him because of this? Someone
Could
in
flee with a bunch of
Amaterasu Corp
information.
Who knows the doctor could have hired a hitman to kill him.
The man with the most secrets that could be used against them leaving the city.
Yeah.
But
Don't want that.
who?
It sounds like the
Okay.
CEO of Yamaterasu Corporation is a suspect for hiring someone.
Hey,
You know?
doctor's notebook.
Just
There's
saying.
an open notebook on the desk. Does it have to do with the doctor's research? It contains symbols and diagrams. Looks like he's splashing liquid on someone. What does it mean?
What does it mean?
What does it mean?
Well, that's not important, but might still be useful to remember. Researching splashing liquid on someone.
Yeah.
This
What
is
is
the
it,
doctor's
acid?
computer. The screen looks like it's in sleep mode.
Maybe, but it wasn't a solution key, so it's not important to solving the mystery, but it could be
Yeah.
important story beat wise of
Yep.
what he's doing in here.
I'm sure it contains some important data, but I can't touch it in ghost form.
Probably has the log of the security system, which would
There
be
was a way to
great.
check it out.
Yeah.
It's so sad when you can't touch anyone. I totally know the feeling.
I know you do.
I guess you just gotta give up.
Medicine cabinet.
The stuff here appears to be chemicals. There are symbols on each label. The one on the front is...
Poison.
Oh, I know this symbol. It's probably sulfuric acid.
I just couldn't read H2SO4. There
Yeah.
we
It's
go.
a
I was like, is that a
highly
9?
acidic
Doesn't seem right.
liquid that
There we
can
go.
melt anything.
Hey.
sulfuric acid. I better not touch it then. Then again, I can't touch anything.
Remember
right
how
now.
I just
Yeah.
mentioned acid?
I've made my ultimate weapon. Yox!
This
I
reminds
mean-
me, I saw this symbol on the label in the notebook earlier. Yeah, it's the same. It's the symbol for sulfuric acid.
So the doctor was trying to splash sulfuric acid on someone?
I called it.
Oh,
Wow.
but sulfuric acid could melt clothes and skin. It'd be a terrible sight.
Surprised you're not laughing at that.
Melting clothes and skin.
I know she doesn't like gross stuff though, or creepy things, which is
You
interesting.
can do it, Master!
Yeah. All right. Science. Yeah, science. Bitch. I'll look at the body last, but I'm a pal. You're still here, right on the button.
Amapel we used is still here. I did promise to return it. Huh? What's this?
A footprint.
There is a
Carefully,
footprint on it.
There's a mark on the back of its head. Is that? a
That's probably what
shoe print?
happened to.
I actually have a thought.
Wait, cause
So now they had to wait until we got through the airlock because they wouldn't survive inside
Uh-huh.
the toxic chamber. But then, if they're on top of us,
100 kilograms it can sustain.
what if we toppled over because they jumped off of us into the
Yeah.
room and that's what toppled us over?
That means that they would have had to weigh more than 100 kilograms, though.
Well, no, because it can handle 100 kilograms, but it was about the fact of like, if you use force, like that doesn't change the fact of how much weight it can hold. It's the fact that it would, this table can hold weight, but if you push, it'll
Yeah.
move. And I'm saying that's what happened to us earlier is they jumped off of us and
Yeah.
that force to jump knocked over the robot.
Yeah,
I'm not saying they're heavier than 100
no, but
kilograms.
we literally shared the same thought. You just said it before I did.
Okay.
Huh? Well, what's a shoe print doing there?
I don't remember seeing this mark when we sent Amapel into the airlock. Could it have been from back then? When we
The
tried to enter
topple.
the lab, Amapel fell over.
You know it.
The clean culprit kicked it! It must have left a mark! You did it, Master! You finally found a sign of the killer!
It's a shoe print.
All that's left is to figure out how the culprit managed to get through that perfect security.
Now, that camera shot did show a dead body on the ground still, so I'll have to rethink some things, but...
What do you mean?
Because it did a flashback to the thing, and you could see... Unless it was just a shot that was made for that moment, you could see...
No, it was when it fell over when they were leaving. So of course the dead body would be dead. They just killed it.
But it was picked up before it saw the dead body.
What? No?
Yeah,
You
because
you can look at the thing back and maybe, I don't know if it's part of the...
I don't think it'll show it again.
This is...
No, I mean in our evidence.
Let me see. Oh, fuck. How do I... solution keys.
Yeah.
Shoe print. It's just going to show the shoe print.
No.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, no, that was as they were leaving. After they did the murder.
Well, I was saying with my thought process of the shoe print was from them jumping off of Amapal. I was saying that my timing of it saying that's when they entered the room for the murder doesn't quite make sense. If Amapal, when falling over, showed the view of a corpse. That's what I'm saying.
There are
Is that
other
my
places to
timeline
check
that I
out,
originally
you
thought
know.
of would be incorrect?
It makes sense to me.
Well, no, because I'm saying that, like, my thought was the shoe print came when they jumped off, and that's when Amapal toppled over.
Yeah.
But the moment Amapal toppled over, you can see the doctor's corpse on the ground already. That would mean that's what I'm saying. The timing isn't quite right anymore.
I thought it did it on their way out of the room.
I was saying that they used it on the way in the room.
No, they
That's
did
what
it
I
on
was
the
saying
way
before.
out.
That's why I said my whole timeline
Oh,
is
so
different
you're
now.
wrong. I'm the whole timeline's not different, just that small tidbit.
My timeline is different, is what I'm saying.
Because of that small detail.
Because I'm trying to focus on how the fuck they got in, because that feels like the biggest mystery to me. And we're gonna keep this mystery going.
Do it, Master!
Don't you interrupt
No,
me.
we said they got in by following.
I'm saying that I don't know if that's entirely accurate anymore.
Why?
Because like I said, if they were on top of Amapal and they toppled it over, the body was already on the ground. That's what that camera shot for a split second there showed.
They went in, they slipped in while we were still holding the button on the outside to open the door.
Okay, so all right, we've got things a little back. We're all good though. We're under a similar potential thought process. But I was just saying.
There are other places to check out, you know.
I know. Sorry, I'm distracted. We're in.
There
Like
are
when we
other
were
places to check
opening
out,
the
you
door,
know.
Is
they
when they-
went in,
Yes.
killed him. When we came in, they stepped on Amapal to get out.
Okay,
And that's
yes.
when we fell over.
Yeah, I'm just switching the fact that I said potentially them jumping off of Amapal to get in is the part that
Oh.
I'm changing that I had
Yeah,
had
no.
before. That's all I was saying. Anyways, back to my thought before I was interrupted again. We're going to investigate the doctor's corpse and see what info we can gather from it next time.
Because me, when
Do the ghostly spin.
when it happened, like back when it happened, like the cutscene, we're like, oh, they just left. So I don't know when you changed your thing.
It was very recently that I did that. It was
Why?
just to mix it up and get all the possibilities out there, man. That's all.
It was incorrect.
I don't mind being incorrect as long as I throw a wild theory out there that may stick one day. That's what I love to do.
I know.